Jack never imagined, even in his wildest dreams, that he possessed the power to destroy the world. No matter how powerful the monster was, as long as he spoke just 2 words, his opponent would be instantly wiped out. When his classmates heard this, they burst out laughing, but the very next second, one of them dropped dead. As Jack spoke again, another classmate collapsed. Even more unbelievable, anyone who tried to attack Jack would die on the spot. On the day of the class field trip, the hero Jenny summoned Jack to another world, along with the entire class. The teacher tried to object, but Jenny killed him instantly. Seeing this, no one dared to protest anymore. Jenny's combat power was terrifying. When she was in a good mood, she seemed gentle and friendly, but once she got angry, she would kill without hesitation. To warn everyone present, Jenny casually raised her hand and erased the driver as well. She then explained that this was another world. They had been summoned here to select heroes. This was a world ruled by heroes. Suddenly, Jenny extended her hand. In the next moment, different lights began glowing from everyone's bodies. There were exceptions, though. At this time, Jack was still fast asleep. Jenny explained that she had granted everyone a skill system, which allowed them to view all of their personal information. Everyone had different abilities. Someone immediately voiced a complaint, saying they couldn't see anything at all. Jenny smiled and delivered the most crushing response, suggesting that Lucy give up altogether, because she had no talent whatsoever. After saying that, Jenny ignored her completely. Getting back to the point, the mission would begin in 1 hour. She advised everyone to think carefully. With that, she got off the bus and left. Lucy felt utterly helpless. Suddenly, someone nearby cried out in shock. It turned out that after 1 hour, a level 1000 demon dragon would arrive at this location. At their current levels, there was no way they could defeat it. As fear and panic spread, the class president stepped forward and reassured everyone. He suggested that everyone submit their abilities to him, so he could better understand their strengths and assign roles properly when danger arose. After that, the students got off the bus. The 4 people without systems were left behind inside. They had no idea what the mission or the plan even was. In this situation, Jack was still sleeping soundly. Lucy went over and tried to shake him awake, but it didn't work. The 2 decided to get off the bus anyway, but the class president stopped them, saying that people without systems weren't allowed to leave. George was about to argue back, when suddenly the vehicle shook violently. To his shock, George easily lifted a seat. It turned out that after gaining a system, their physical abilities were greatly enhanced. To prevent the 4 from interfering with the mission, they blocked the way completely. There was another reason as well. They intended to use the 4 as bait for the demon dragon. The class president then nodded subtly to someone behind him. It turned out that Mia possessed an ability that made people hated by others. The 4 knew nothing about this and had already been affected by Mia's hatred magic. Facing the class president's cold attitude, Lucy immediately questioned whether this plan had everyone's consent. Her best friend, at the very least, would never agree to this, but her friend only glanced at her and then turned away. The answer was obvious. She agreed. After locking the bus doors, only 4 pieces of bait remained inside. Just as George tried to smash the window and escape, the demon dragon arrived and launched an attack. Jenny was instantly killed. George didn't survive either. Only then did Jack slowly wake up to see Lucy's face frozen in terror. He had no idea what was happening. Suddenly, a violent noise from outside caught his attention. The demon dragon was fiercely attacking the bus. As Jack looked more closely, the demon dragon suddenly charged toward them. Lucy was terrified. As it drew closer and closer, she tightly wrapped her arms around Jack. Jack, however, remained completely calm. At the instant the demon dragon unleashed its flames, Jack quietly spoke just 2 words. The moment his voice fell, the demon dragon was annihilated in an instant.